you'll feel so good about yourself. This is the way Jack Lane started, I'm sure, and it impressed me a lot. And if I get one person out there to say, you know what, it's time. Don't wait till after the holidays. Don't wait till, well, after this weekend, or don't do that. Just, why not tonight? Why not tomorrow? And as far as these supplements that say if you take these supplements, we'll guarantee you'll lose 5-10 pounds in the first week or first 10 days. But on the bottom, if you look or you listen closely, because they talk very, very quickly, I talk fast also. On the bottom, it always say, take your supplements, take this pill, the special pill, this miracle pill, and you're going to lose weight. Combined with diet and exercise. Combined with diet and exercise. So if you say, well, I didn't lose this weight, and they'll say, well, did you do diet and exercise? And they'll say, no, I really didn't. So what I tell people is, do the diet and do the exercise without taking that pill. Because the first 5 or 10 pounds, depending on your body weight, is very, very easy to lose. Believe me. You could lose 10 pounds in a couple weeks, depending on you now, by doing one thing. People want to write down a whole diet and everything else. I tell them, don't eat after 7 o'clock at night. Very simple. Don't eat after 7 o'clock at night. And when you get up in the morning, make sure you eat. That's a lot of time that you're going without eating. And what you got to keep in mind, people say, well, I don't eat all day, I just eat at night. Well, that's not good, because what happens is your motor, your body inside, your metabolism starts slowing down. And when it slows down, all that food you eat, you wind up retaining everything. And if you retain everything, guess what? You're going to gain weight. So what you want to do is not eat after 7 o'clock at night, but eat in the morning first thing, get that motor going, get that metabolism going. The other thing is if you eat after 7 o'clock at night, okay, you notice yourself. You go to bed and you say, oh boy, it's 7 o'clock, I went to bed at 11 o'clock, I woke up 9 o'clock this morning, and I feel tired. You know why you feel tired? Because you're sleeping, your eyes are closed, you're sleeping. Your motor, your heart rate, just look at your heart rate. You can probably see your shirt go up and down a little bit. Your heart rate is going. So by your heart rate going, it's like you being active and walking around and everything else all night long. That's why you're tired in the morning. So again, after 7 o'clock at night, if you really, really, really get hungry or something like that, maybe a half a piece of toast and a little glass of milk or something, but not heavy food. Nighttime calories are the hardest calories to burn. Okay? All right, now let's get into exercise. I hope you picked up on all of that, and again, I'm not trying to sell you anything. It's just natural, basically. They I take. I don't promote any products that people have. There's certain multi-mineral vitamins that I'm taking now to see how they react in my body. Like I'm finely tuned as far as energy drinks. It's just a high dose of caffeine. That's all it is, and sugar. So you really want to stay away from that. You really don't want that. Okay, now. Exercise. As far as doing exercise, you want to work the full body. Okay. Usually I like to see people just stretch out lightly, and then what I want you to do is do some kind of cardiovascular work. If I wasn't a bodybuilder, that's all I would do. I would just do cardiovascular work and to keep my heart rate up and to keep myself healthy, and you'll lose weight because you're burning a lot of calories doing cardio. But again, weight-bearing exercises build muscle density, bone density, and also build muscle. So you people that have problems with the osteoporosis or whatever, I'm sure your doctor told you to do some kind of weight-bearing exercise. Plus, I'm sure there's certain vitamins or certain medications that he wants you to take. It's very important. If you have a family history of it, it's more important to you. Again, when we do exercises, I always like to do the cardio first, and then from the cardio, you want to stretch out a little bit, and then you want to do your abdominal area. Okay, abdominal area, so it's like a no-no to a lot of people. I understand that. It's not that hard. You could do it at home. If you just do anything, you'd be surprised. We all have abdominals under there, but it's just a matter of losing the fat so you can see them. As you can see, I happen to have some right there. But anyway, so what we're going to do is just explain this briefly to you. You're going to do sets and repetitions. Okay. Each set consists of a certain amount of repetitions. I usually, when I train people, I tell them between 8 and 10 reps per set. And they're going to do 4 sets of the same exercise. Okay, now for each body part, you want to do 4 sets, and you want to do 3 different exercises for each body part. So you're going to do 4 sets with 8 to 10 repetitions on, and you're going to do 3 per body part. So to do it all in one workout, it's kind of hard. I like to tell people a split routine, take 2 days off in between each one, and then it'll be different each week as far as when you repeat it. You want to work your arms, and you want to work your legs, and you want to work your chest, your back, your shoulders. And basically that's it. Everything else, if you're going to be a bodybuilder, naturally, then you do little individual exercises. You want to get an overall workout, so you might want to do what they call a group exercise. I don't mean with a bunch of people. I mean do an exercise that, mostly all exercises that you do, they will work other muscles in the body. That's why I like free weights to do a lot of my stuff. But the machines are good too. You're less prone to injuries. But again, you have to do them right. That's the most important thing. When you're doing a bench press, your feet have to be flat, your back has to be flat on the bench, no arching your back. And again, when you bring the weight down, you want to bring it down across your chest, not across your throat. If something happens and it goes on your throat, crushes your windpipe, you're all over. You're done. So we're going to do sets and repetitions, okay? You know about the sets. There's 10 repetitions in each set, and you're going to do 4. Okay. Now, what you want to do is, normally when you do a split routine, you're going to work your chest, back, and shoulders, and then you're going to work your arms and legs, and what includes the calves. But always do the abdominal, always do the cardio. Okay. So now, when you do the exercise, you got to perform right. The best thing to do is breathe in on the beginning of the exercise, exhale on the completion of the exercise. Any exercise that you are standing up on, whether you're doing curls, whether you're doing squats, whether you're doing any kind of rowing, always remember, if you look your eyes up to the ceiling, you will keep good posture and you will keep your head up. Don't look down. Don't look to the side while you're doing something. I know you got beautiful biceps and you want to look and you want to see them, because if you look to the side while you're doing exercises, you're going to wind up pulling a muscle up in your traps. So you don't want to do that. You want to keep your head straight. You want to relax the rest of your body, and you just want to do your curls. Okay? Now, what you want to do is, after you get doing your 8-10 repetitions, then what's going to happen is you want to only rest 30, 40, maybe 45 seconds in between. Don't walk away and talk to somebody and then come back. You're giving the muscle a chance to relax. Once it relaxes and you do the next set, it's like starting all over again. So your muscle, picture your muscle like in layers, okay? So now you tore the first muscle layer down, and now what happens if you let it relax, it regroups itself, and then you tear it down again. Now if you tear the first one down, you're pre-exhausting the muscle. Now next one is the lower lip tissue. And then what happens is once you tear that muscle down, it's going to wind up building back up again, and that's how you get size. Very simple. Sounds simple. It's a lot of hard work though. But you really have to want it. And bodybuilding is something great. Exercise is something great. It's something you carry with you. Just go out now and stop. Don't eat after 7 o'clock at night for a couple nights. And then, but the first thing you do when you walk out in the morning, keep your head up. Don't walk like this. It makes a whole difference when you walk into a room. You have to talk to people. If you're walking with your arms, your head down, and your arms down, it gives a whole different look. When I walk in a room, people just think I'm so confident in everything else. Well, I do know what I'm doing on certain things, but a lot of people, they see that, they feel your energy, and you do too, and you start feeling better about yourself. All of a sudden you feel better and better, next thing you know, people are looking up to you instead of the other way around. There's just a few more things that I'd like to tell you about that. Again, you want to work muscle parts, you want to do like maybe arms and legs in one day, and then you do chest and back in another day. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just show you a couple more. Again, you want to do bench presses. You want to do curls with your arms. You want to do squats for your legs. Don't neglect your legs and your abdominals. Everybody seems to do that, okay? That you don't want to do. Okay, now one more thing before I go. There's a fellow by the name of Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he said the first wealth is health is the first wealth. So that's all I can do, and I can only pass it on to you. So I wish you health. And I tell everybody this every New Year's Eve. I wish you health, and the rest is up to you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.